You're listening to
The Marne Report.
Hey, Fort Stewart, it's Kevin Larson coming at you with another edition of the Marne Report, the podcast that keeps you in the know about all things happening on Fort Stewart and Hunter Army Airfield, where the rock just keeps on rolling. I am sitting in the Army Community Services compound with four fine individuals who are going to tell us about this great event they've got coming up to help out numerous programs that ACS runs. And I'm going to let them introduce themselves to you now so that we can get this show started. Folks, thanks for joining me on this edition of the Marne Report. Let's go around the horn.
My name is James Fleming. I'm the Financial Readiness Program Manager.
Hello, I'm Krista King. I'm the New Parent Support Lead Nurse.
I'm Frederick Sledge, the AER representative at Fort Stewart.
And I'm Terry Capellas, an Army Community Service Specialist.
Fantastic. Again, thanks for joining me on this episode. So we're talking about what you guys have essentially named the family affair. Can you tell me a little bit about the overarching, what is this event going to be all about? Can the family come?
Absolutely, Kevin. And yes to all the above. The family can come. We encourage the family members to attend as well as service members, retirees. The event is going to be a great event, because we're going to highlight all of ACS's programs at this event. The AER campaign kickoff will be highlighted at the event. The New Parent Support Child Abuse Prevention Month, the EFMP, Exceptional Family Member Program, Autism Awareness Month will all be highlighted at this event, as well as, additional ACS programs will be highlighted at the event. There will also be bouncy houses, games, food, delicious food, and drink as well.
Sounds amazing. So back to that bouncy house. Kids love bouncy houses. You mentioned that this is going to be a kickoff event for child abuse prevention. What can you tell us about child abuse prevention for new parents and older parents like myself?
Okay, so as far as new parent support being at the event, we will be actually providing the bouncy houses, the face painter, and we will actually have additional games such as the beanbag toss and cornhole. This would be a time for positive parent-child interaction. It's going to help us with the kickoff with Child Abuse Prevention Month. The theme of this year is Military Parents Rock. And so when you come out, we would be providing you with the resources to ensure that you rock.
So what will some of those resources be? That sounds absolutely interesting, because I can tell you being a parent is stressful. And then, military life is inherently stressful. So those two things together, you're just double down on stress, and then kids are stressful. So you're tripled down on stress. What are some of those resources you'll be providing?
The educational resources that we will provide would be information on stress and parenting, on reintegration, on child development, just parenting in general.
So all those things that will help you be a parent that rocks. Sounds great. All right, folks, we're going to take a short break right here to play an important message for you.
Fort Stewart's forestry branch has begun controlled burn season and will be performing controlled burns at various locations on the installation each week. Motorists and pedestrians are advised to use extra caution when traveling through areas that may be affected by smoke. Please note that the wind shifts, smoke may be visible on the main cantonment area and in our surrounding communities. For more information, call 912-767-2010.
And we're back. In this episode of the Marne Report, I am at Army Community Services talking about a great event that they have coming up. It's called a Family Affair. It's a kickoff event for all of the ACS services that they provide to family members and soldiers across the installation. And one of those big ones is Army Emergency Relief. As a family member myself, a Army brat, lifelong, I have benefited from Army Emergency Relief. Every year that I was in my undergrad, I did get a scholarship, so I appreciate AER. What can you tell us about that, AER? Will there be opportunities for folks to donate on site if they choose? And what else is AER bringing to the event?
Sure. We have people. The campaign coordinators will be there in order to give the soldiers the opportunity to donate. We want the soldiers bring their families out to enjoy the free food, drinks, and play the games and stuff. And we're glad to have them, just come and enjoy and be in the area and get some education on AER scholarships, AER loans and grants and stuff. Things that we do help out with as well.
So it's twofold then. So you're educating people about the programs, the fact that you do exist, and then if people do want to donate, they can donate if they want to. Because people often forget AER does more than just provide loans. I mean, you have grants, you've got the scholarships, and you do have loans. Any type of financial hardship a family might find themselves in, AER is ready to help. Isn't that right?
Yes, we are. We're there for the families, active duty, dependents, retirees.
Sounds great. Thanks for that. And now to close us out and tell us some other programs that'll be on location, folks that couldn't join us for this particular podcast, but there are other kickoff events. Terry, can you close us out and tell us about those?
Yeah, so at this event, we're going to have additional ACS programs that are going to be supporting the families of Fort Stewart and Hunter Army Airfield in reference to employment readiness program. We will have an employment readiness specialist available. She's going to be, Ms. Hastings is going to be providing a resume clinic on site that gives first come, first serve, a 30-minute opportunity for her to review your resumes if you're on the job hunt for your next career. We'll also have mobilization, deployment, stability support operations. They are available to give you all your deployment and SFRG resources to help you understand and know how to support the soldiers and the families within our communities while we transition through all the multiple deployments and upcoming opportunities in our community to be there and connect with each other.
That is an absolute valuable resource to have on hand. Help with resumes. I can tell you from recently updating my own USA Jobs resume that is a bear of a task, trying to figure out what you need to put in there, the right words to use, active voice, should you use passive voice, maybe not. But, words matter, and that resume is your first foot in the door, so that is an absolutely valuable resource to have for our soldiers and families, transitioning soldiers especially, and our family members to have. So is there anything else anybody wants to add, close this out with? Any closing thoughts about the Family Affair Army Community Service kickoff event of many things, the month of many things?
Right. And I would recommend that, everyone come out, right? Because even though the AER campaign kickoff, you can donate if you like. You do not have to donate any money or anything to participate in the event. We just want to highlight everything that ACS offers and make the attendees aware that there's nothing off limits when it comes to soldier and family readiness.
Perfect. Well said. Absolutely free event, educational opportunity. Come out and find out what Army Community Service can do for you. It's a family affair. Be there. This is Kevin Larson signing off with this episode of the Marne Report, and I'll catch you on the flip side.
The Digital Garrison app is your one-stop source for all things Fort Stewart Hunter Army Airfield. With the DG at your fingertips, you'll never miss out on upcoming events, installation updates, facility and gate information, weather, shopping, and so much more. Digital Garrison is free from your phone's app store. Download today.